Hello everyone, Ben here, and today we are talking about our final swing state, state of Nevada, which is, Colorado and New Mexico has been drifting towards the Democrats for a while now, and the bulk of the votes come from Clark County and Washoe County, and the rest of the votes, well, there's Carson City, which provides a decent amount, Douglas County. And if we look at the gradient, we realize that there's not a lot of swing in the area. Las Vegas and Clark County and Washoe County are the only truly ever competitive counties. Maybe Mineral County and Carson City, but not really. And this was only, for Clinton, this was only a, looking at it, it looks like a 27,000 vote win, so, which is good enough for, a little bit over 2%, 2.4% statewide difference, but that's not a lot. But Trump could have won Washoe County and it wouldn't have flipped. But it's easy to believe that Trump has enough votes across the, it's easy to believe that Trump could have found 27,000 votes in these 3 or 4 counties combined, and then maybe a few more here and there, maybe Nye County, I don't know. But that's just speculation. So it's not like Nevada is a super blue state. It is definitely a swing state. It is definitely a state that is competitive. It is definitely a state that could go either way for the next couple of years. It's about dead equal. And of course the size of the lead is basically, this is the overall size of the lead, so even though Trump won this county handedly by percentage, the lead overall wasn't that large. And the change from 2012, the entire state moved towards the Republicans, some less than others. Clark County even went towards the Republicans, but that looks like, no. Turnout was up for both, but much more significantly for the Republicans. So that means Trump's message does appeal to Nevada Republicans, at the very least. And maybe even some moderates. Definitely. And I think there is reason to believe that this state could go to the Republicans in 2020, but I'm not entirely sure. I'd rate this one as a true toss-up, and given the direction it's been moving in the past, couple of elections, Nevada, it is turning into a blue state, but it's not quite there yet. It is still extremely competitive. I'm not sure how much I can harp on that point. But if you look at this, look at how large these counties are. Well, Elko County is actually has decent population, it seems. But if you look at, same with the Nye County, but that's gigantic. Look at Lincoln County. Covers a gigantic area of 5 precincts. 10 precincts in White Pine, 4 here, 9 here, 15 here, 6 there. And then as you start getting over towards Reno, Carson City, you start actually having a lot more precincts. But to tell you how spread out the population is, Nevada is still a fairly rural state, even if it does have Las Vegas and Reno. The vast majority of the state is very rural once you get outside of these little corners, this area and this area. So truthfully, I'd be hard pressed to say that it won't go blue. But again, like I said, if I could rate it as a true toss-up, I would. But I think to be on the safe side, I'm going to call it for the Democrats based off of its trajectory, based off the margins I've predicted for it, based off of the 2016 results, and kind of based off of the fact that, Trump is not the most popular president. I don't think that's a secret. He's not as unpopular as some Democrats want to believe, but he's not as popular as Rasmussen wants you to believe either. He's in the mid-40s, I would guess, if we adjust for likely voters and also take into account that a lot of polls bias. Because every poll is biased, it just depends. Some are known to be biased towards Democrats, some, like Rasmussen, are known to be biased towards Republicans. And I'm calling out Rasmussen because they're the most obvious. But you should still use their polls because their bias is easily predictable and it's fairly consistent across all races. That way you can, say, okay, well, this is on average about 5 points more, Democrat or Rasmussen is 5 points more Republican on average than the actual results. So just, adjust it, set up a range, and that'll tell you where the margin should be. Don't say, well, I'm going to take 5 points off of the Republican. No, that's not quite how it works. Take 2.5 points off the Republican, add 2.5 to the Democrat. Take 5 off of the Republican, or add 5 to the Democrat, and that would give you your range, with a middle point, which deviation, standard deviation would gather around. So I'm going to say Nevada leans towards the Democrats, but ever so slightly. Like I said, I want to call Nevada a true toss-up. Kind of like I want to call Pennsylvania a true toss-up. But Pennsylvania and Nevada wouldn't even matter. Trump would still have 270 by netting Wisconsin. So this is my baseline, and most of my 2020 predictions will be based off of this. And it's very unlikely that I'll flip states other than the ones that I covered in this series of swing states. But there are a few scenarios, like if somehow the Democrats got Kanye West to run. I forgot to adjust Minnesota. My apologies. Yeah, we would probably see these two go Republican, probably a New England state or two go Republican. Not sure if he could reach 400. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Bye.